yeah, I think in the end a result what give us not the right feeling. From the match plan, from many things today, what we prepare, go many things in this way what we want. I can see also some good developments from some players today, and also I think from the defense side we make many things in a good way. We realize and we know that DC is a team at the moment with a very good momentum, and with some interesting key players, and I think we manage this the most of the time in a good way. But in the end I think the result give us not the right feeling. We expect today a win, we expect 3 points, and it's right now not easy to pick up the points what we want for the playoffs, and I think I miss in the end one more time the big desire and conviction in the end to create chances, to come in the last third with more power, and realize earlier a second or a third goal. And I think this is right now I think our topic what we have to improve. Today from the result, it's a disappointed moment.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to questions. First hand I saw was Dan Forrestein. So Dan, you have the floor.
Gerhard, how frustrating is it with some of these past matches where you felt you've had the run of play going for you, and then in an instant VAR is called in and it's gone against you, and then you've given up the lead?
Yeah, this is football, and we have to manage that. I think this is the last few weeks, and also today, one more big test about our resilience in these moments. We come in the halftime with a hit in the face. But we have to accept it, and we cannot cry about it. We have to looking forward, and we have to create always a good mindset, a positive, optimistic mindset. I think this is in our hand in the end. I think the situations with the video assistant, and also the situations with the decisions from the referee, we have to accept, and we cannot lose also in this ways energy.
Next we'll go to Ben Cork.
Hi, Gerhard. You came out with a slightly different formation today, dropping Fabio and playing with Patrick Klimala as a lone striker, and then sort of a different midfield look. Just curious what went into that decision and what you maybe liked and didn't like about that formation, particularly how it related to the forwards with Patrick Klimala.
Yeah, I think many topics from this shape was helpful. I think we know that in the defense side, Paredes and Gressel are key players, and we have to find a shape what are helpful against the ball. And I think we can create normally in many times against Gressel and also Paredes overload moments when they are on the ball. I think this was helpful. The shape helped us in this direction. And from the other side, we have the idea with Patrick more central. We bring him in good moments to come in good forward runnings behind the last line, and Caden and Wiki with the creativity and also with the good moves can drag out the center backs, and we create space behind. And I think we can see this in the first half especially, and also in the second half, that we create in some moments exactly what we want in the game plan, the space in this way. And with a little bit more luck, we can use this better. And but in the end, I think it was many teams from the shape, especially in the defense way, was helpful. Also, I think we create something, but in the end, in the last third, is not always the shape, the topic, it's more the big desire and conviction, and that in the end the boys are ready to make the sprints in the box, that we have enough numbers in the box, and this is that what I miss a little bit.
Next, we go to Gary Redmond.
Coach, good evening. Yearwood's goal in the 6th minute, well, aside, really got you guys going. But it seems toward the half, you got hit with a handball penalty that was brought up by VAR, and since then, the team kind of slipped back a little bit, although they had some ultimate chances toward the end. You said something about you missing some quality kills in the final third. Was this what you're basically referring to?
Yeah, I think we have, and my boys show me this in the training and also in some games, that we have the quality to come in the last third and can create power and dynamic. I think against the opponent like DC, they have momentum today. Also the last weeks, I can see a team, they are very flexible and very good on the way. They create good results. But I think against the opponent like DC, you need the action, and I think a good description is the moment with Patrick when he go in the wide area, win the ball, play the ball inside and through, take a big responsibility and a big conviction in this moment. And this is exactly that what we want in a game more and more. And I think we have to realize against opponent on this level, they also fight for the playoffs. We have to bring more actions with more power, with more desire in the last third, and then I think we can create more chances and we can create in the end more goals. But we need, more killer instinct, more ruthless to create the second or third goal.
Next, we'll go to Michael Batista.
Coach, kind of following up on the last question a bit. Beginning of the game, you guys started off, you had the momentum, which led to that early goal. Kind of the same thing happened in the second half. Started the second half, the momentum kicked off, and you guys had chances. You bring in 2 new forwards with Fabio and Omar Sow. It happens again. Why do you think the momentum was only coming in bursts like that? Why do you think your team couldn't keep the momentum going forward for long stretches? Was that on you guys, or is that, like you said, DC United being flexible?
I think this is both a little bit. This is from the one side that we miss in these moments a little bit the desire and conviction to create more chances, and then we are more domination. We have more domination in the game, and we dictated the game and we give the rhythm in the game. But when we lose like a ping pong game, the ball's too easy, then it's always a little bit luck or unluck. Yeah? And I think in some moments we create too easy or we lose too easy balls in an interesting space, and I think this is from the one side the topic that we lose sometimes the momentum too easy. Yeah? And from the other side, yes, I think this is in my eyes, a very good team in the MLS, and with a clear match plan, with a clear strategy, with a clear game style, and also with some very interesting players. And also the players from DC, what they bring in, they have also a big impact in a game. And I think we have to, this is more like one easy answer. This is more that we are not always ready to have the momentum in our hand.
Next, we'll go back to Ben.
Gerhard, just comments on a couple of players. One player making his debut and another player making his return. Omar Sow obviously came out later in the game. Just curious what you thought about what he brought to the team. And then Yuba Diarra coming back from his long injury layoff, and just curious what you thought that he brought to the game as well.
Yeah, I think Omar Sohim made some very good games in the second team the last few weeks, and I think he played in the USL very successful. Also he scored goals, and also in the training he showed me he is more and more ready to be an interesting player for my team, and this was today the reason why I bring him. I give him the chance to play, and he has some good moments and also moments to learn. I think he's a young boy, but we can see he has interesting weapons, and he has hopefully a very good future here in this club. And with Hubert Diarra, I think from the one side I am extremely happy that he is back. From the other side, we have to be very careful with him. He has a long way of injuries behind him, and now he come back step by step with the right load, and and I think this is good to see him back, but we know he's we have to be very, very careful with him.
Guys, we got time for 2 more questions with Coach. We'll go to Dan and finish up with Gary.
Gerhard, what were some of the qualities you saw from Omar that made you feel confident that the main club can bring him over from the USL team and perform?
Yeah, I think Omar's big weapon and talent is that he has in the box normally a very clean finishing, and I think this is a big weapon. And also he has space. He has a good body. He has also the last few months a very good development with his mindset that our style of play is not only waiting for the ball and drive with the ball and thinking on the ball. He make also good steps against the ball, and he is ready to work. And I think, many things looks in a very good way. We know he's a talent. We help him every day to be better, to grow up. But now it's up to him that he is more and more ready to be a very interesting player for me and my team.
And we'll wrap up with Gary.
Coach, in past conferences, we talked about the health of your team, and slowly but surely you're getting some key players back. Diarra is back with you guys, and now, of course, Comference is back. Going forward, you can be facing the Columbus Crew on Tuesday. How good that feels knowing that you're going to be taking on another top side, but this time you'll have some reinforcements to go and try to get 3 points at a very difficult location on the road.
Yeah, we know that the next few weeks are not easy. We need every single play, and right now it's a good feeling that we have some very, very good replacements on the bench, and I can feel everyone from the whole roster is ready to bring an impact. And yes, Caceres is a very important player for me, for my team, especially to play in our identity. And and also some other players from the bench can bring a big impact. I think for the next few weeks we have a rotation plan. We have always to be flexible, and we use everyone. And right now I am happy with many performances today. But in the end, we need a little bit more luck. We need sometimes. A little bit more power, what I say, and desire in the last third to realize chances, to create chances. And we are close, but we know the MLS, it's every game it's so close, and every game you have to become on your border that you can create in the end a big win. And it's not easy at the moment, but we believe in us, and we believe in our quality, what we have, and we have to bring this on the field in Columbus.